We're all about bringing technology into the hands of all kinds of boat owners. So traditionally, some of the technology that we're showing here was reserved for people who had super yachts, but we're now able to bring some technology to all kinds of boats that enables people to operate their boats more safely, in a more efficient manner, and also gives more control and power to the owner of a boat to be able to take control of something which otherwise was very complex. So we have we've been a long time participant in the show, and we have a range of interesting products this year to show people.
Tell us a little bit about the fun guy behind you, because he looks quite interesting.
Well, this is an example. Large yachts traditionally have had a remotely operated underwater vehicle for inspecting the yacht, for the pleasure of the owner, for looking at fish and marine life. And these have typically been things that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And now we're able to offer something which is similar in capability, but at an order of magnitude cheaper. It's a remotely operated vehicle that you control with an iPad, and it allows you to explore everything that's happening around and underneath your boat. Some of this technology can be a bit confusing for people, so we've invested to have seminars here. During the day, we're going to have seminars that are targeted more at people who operate boats, so captains, crews, owners who are hands-on, to teach them about safe navigation, some of the rules of the sea in this part of the world, and especially in the UAE. And in the evenings, we have more consumer-friendly seminars about some of the new products we have, some tools that enhance people's ability to go fishing in the region, that make it easier to locate the kind of fish they're looking for. So these are the types of things we're doing. So daytime's more professional, and the evening's more sort of consumer-friendly and fun. Why
is this show and this region so important for you guys?
Well, Dubai is our home, and we've been exhibiting at this show all 26 years that it's been on. And this show is not just a show for Dubai or the Emirates. It's really become an international show. In the last few years it became regional, but this year really we're seeing visitors coming from all over the world, and we're seeing manufacturers who are coming in from all over the world. So this has become one of the, I would say, 5 or 7 biggest yachting-oriented events in the world, and this is a market that's really growing. So I think over the years this show is going to continue to become more and more important, and that's why our presence is essential. There's a lot of people who have interest in boating, but they don't know how to get started. They don't know what type of a boat they should buy. They don't know whether they're paying the right amount of money. I think more informational sessions will really make it easier for people to make that decision about boat ownership, and if they do buy a boat, what kind of boat, what equipment they should have on it, how they should use it, where they should go. There's a lot of questions that people have, and I think that if there's more activities around that, it'll really enhance the experience for many boat visitors to the show.
So perhaps something a bit more like the seminars that you've got going on, but highlighted more towards people that don't even have boats.
Yeah, I mean, highlighted to everybody. I mean, someone who's been a boater all their lives could still learn something new. There are things there's new laws and regulations coming into play here in the UAE and in the region to enhance safety, and I think an environmental cleanliness. So I think these are all things. There's always change. It's an industry full of change, whether it's regulatory or technology or people's behavior and usage patterns. I think that there's a lot of opportunity for education that could be a valuable addition to the show.
What do you see as the strongest factor impacting the industry and growth within the GCC?
Well, I think that what we're seeing is that the people who are interested in boating are becoming much more sophisticated. They have much more knowledge about what they want and why they want it. And that gives them a lot of power and a lot of ability to get better satisfaction. So previously people would buy boats and not really understand what equipment or technology was on it. And now they're pretty sophisticated here. I would say as sophisticated as anywhere else in the world. And that gives them confidence to make purchases and make decisions. And the other big impact that we've seen in the region is the availability of berths. One of the big things that we've seen in the past is that a lot of people are reluctant to buy yachts and boats because they had no place to park it. And now as there are more marinas and berths opening in the Emirates, we're seeing a lot of growth in Kuwait and in Oman. It's because there's places to go, there's places to park your boat, and I think that's essential. People don't want to just own a boat, they want to have some place to keep it, they want to go somewhere in it, and that's really becoming very possible here. We're seeing a lot of marine projects, infrastructure projects, like the extension of the creek, and opening up new marinas, marine clubs that are directly affecting the yachting industry. What this means is, as I said earlier, there's more places to go, and over the next 5 years we expect that to continue to develop. There's now a pretty healthy amount of traffic between Dubai and Abu Dhabi. There's marinas opening up in the Northern Emirates, so there's a lot of options for people of where they want to go with their boats, and there's a lot more events, and I think Expo 2020 will just enhance people's enjoyment and ability to take advantage of a boat that they may own.
And lastly, what are your plans for 2014 as a company, and what innovations do you see happening, perhaps not just into this year, but the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, for us, we're very focused on being able to go to our customers and give them a complete solution. Rather than selling products, we want to be able to understand their needs and give them a combination of technology and other things that really enhance their enjoyment of their boat. Because in the end, a yacht is something that people should enjoy. You don't make this decision from your head, you make this decision from your heart. And we're trying to see how we can leverage technology to make that more possible. So that's really our focus this year in terms of what we're displaying. And moving forward, I think we just want to make sure that people who do decide to go in for boat ownership in this part of the world have access to the best facilities, the best support, and that's what we're focused on. And I think that's what a lot of the companies in the region are doing.
Fabulous, Jimmy. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the show.